Hi, Connection Kids. I'm so glad to be seeing you today on video. It's been a while since I've made you a video because there's been such good ones on the lessons. I haven't had to. But today I want to talk to you about remembering. The adults in church today are learning about a Bible verse in the book of Deuteronomy in 11, where Jesus tells his people, God tells his people to remember the good things he's done, and he talks about why we should remember. And I don't know about you, but sometimes I forget things. In fact, I forget things a lot. I forget people's names. I forget things that I'm supposed to be doing. And I forget how good God has been to me in the past. And God's people in the Old Testament, the Israelites, they forgot a lot too. They forgot all the good things God did. I encourage you to read with your family this week about the Israelites, particularly in the book of Exodus, all the things they went through and all the ways that God preserved them and took care of them, got them out of slavery, brought them to the promised land, and they still forgot all these good things that he did. And in Deuteronomy 11, God gives them a warning to remember, and to remember so that they can choose to obey. And parents, you're supposed to tell your kids the good things God has done, both in the Bible, in history, in your own personal lives, so that we remember. Because if we don't remember how good God is, we won't want to obey him. We won't want to listen to him, especially when things get hard. So the word for today is remember. Remember the things that God has done for you. Remember the big things like sending Jesus to die on the cross. Maybe he's healed somebody you know from something really huge. But also the little things. Remember the little things God did. Maybe he opened up a parking spot that you needed, or had a friend offer to sit next to you when you needed a friend, or helped you find a lost pencil. God's in all those little details. And when we remember and we see God in those details, we fall more in love with him, we're more likely to obey him, and we're more likely just to want to know more about him and to see him wherever he is. So the word of the day is remember. And what I want you to do this week is make a list. It can be on paper, on the computer. You could just say it out loud. But make a list of all the ways you can think of that God has been good to you and to your family, and hang it up somewhere. Maybe you can make a really cool big poster. Maybe you can write it on your sidewalk with chalk, however you want to do it. But just remember and put that in a place that you can remember the good things that God did, so that when you're maybe feeling some doubt, or maybe you're feeling like you don't want to obey, or you're wondering if God really cares about you, you can look at that list. And like our words in Deuteronomy 11 say, we can remember. And that remembering can help grow our faith and help us to obey, so that we can see the goodness of God even more. All right, I'll see you soon. Have a great week.